Well, old Bob has been standing for 45 minutes. Yes, he has. Haven't you, Bob? Boots has got his eyes shut again. I'll try and bathe that again today. I wish I had some cream, but I haven't. Well, I did have, but it was 18 years old. My coat pocket, 18 years old. I had that when we were on the farm in North Devon for various years. I always used to carry eye cream around in my coat pocket, always. Always had a tube or 3 of eye cream. 2 of the tubes were so old that they had dried up and there wasn't much left in them anyway, and I was going through my pocket the day before yesterday. I didn't even see what the date was on it. All the writing and everything had worked off, rubbed off, so it was just white silver tubes with, you know, solid something in them, just a drip of solid something. And this other tube, 18 years old, that was just about still liquid, still cream to a degree, not a lot in that either. But 18 years, I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh my God, I've been carrying around this for 18 years. So there we are. So no eye cream. Oh my God, old Bob's getting amorous with a turkey lady. Oh, Bob, don't exert yourself. You might have a coronary or another stroke or a convulsion or something. Yeah, my Bob. How wonderful. Look at his tail standing up too. Whatever it is I'm doing, either that's obviously working or it's just nature being kind to him and healing him herself. I don't know. A bit of both. But whatever, I'm not going to ask questions. And when he can actually preen himself properly and get to his old oil gland and do what he needs to do, then number one, I can stop with the vitamin D. Mind you, the sun never comes out and doesn't come out very often here, so when it does, it's too damn hot, and when it doesn't, it's pouring with rain. And look at that over there, it's pelting it down over there. It started to rain here, but then stopped. Although that doesn't look like it's going to rain. It might do, I suppose. When we've got a drought here, you can have the thickest, blackest clouds known to man right over us and not a drop of rain. When it's done nothing but rain, you get pouring torrential downpours out of silly little singular clouds like that. They just sort of hang over the top and drown everything and then move away. Absolutely ridiculous. I know it's certainly pouring over there. Core way. Well, my daughter won't be getting wet because she's gone to La Rochelle, so apparently it's brilliant sunshine there. Typical. Up north and brilliant sunshine. Southwest, midwinter. Hey, Bob. But hopefully you won't get so wet today, Boots, but then you didn't really need to get soaked for the last 3 days, did you, when you needed some sunshine to feel healthier and to heal a bit? But then I suppose the rain did him a world of good because it washed all the blood off of him. Because he was covered in blood, I couldn't get it all off. And it was right down into the skin. Of course, his face was all swollen where he'd been beaten up, blood all over his face, his eye, and, you know, around everywhere. So I suppose, oh no, now it's going to start to rain. Yeah, now it's going to rain, Bob. Yeah, you're telling me, right, get me in, Mum. You're a bit like an old sort of drunken sailor there, boy. So I suppose the rain had the effect of cleaning him off, washing him off, and maybe diminishing the inflammation, keeping his eye rinsed out a bit, keeping it from gluing up again, and I say just generally keep the inflammation down. Because he's certainly a lot brighter today after his soaking yesterday. The day before I stuck him under the wisteria there and he had a bit of an umbrella, but yesterday it poured so aggressively, so quickly out of the blue, I didn't have time. All I had time to do was to grab Bob and bring him in, and then I couldn't get back out again to grab Boots and put him under the wisteria because it was out. You couldn't see the fist in front of your face for the rain, it was that heavy. You're a load of good, aren't you, mares? You don't see the fox off, do you? No. And I thought if I get the mares out there and get the grass down, the fox won't be so tempted to creep up the field and ambush my birds. How wrong I was. He just waits for it to rain when the dogs aren't looking and the birds all standing around looking depressed, and then comes up. So thank Christ I got out when I did, because if I hadn't have done, I think the turkeys would have, well, one of them at least would have had it. But I say, I'd already got Floyd in from the barn there, and Rooster A-Ray. Well, Rooster A-Ray was down the bottom there anyway, so I just put him in and then grabbed Floyd and put him in. Otherwise that would have been his lot, and I really would have been hacked off then. That would have been it. I'd have told the prof next door to lay in wait in the barn and shoot the bugger as he appeared again. Male or female, I wouldn't have cared. I've had enough. They ain't the system trying to destroy my goddamn life, which they have succeeded in doing. It's the damn predators destroying my life and making me miserable by eating me birds. Or just keeping me on tenterhooks, not knowing if and when it's going to attack. And be scared to leave them if I go shopping, or have to shut the window or whatever because it's pouring with raining in the house, and you know I can't leave the window open so I won't be able to hear what's going on outside, and then the damn thing will attack. You know, it's awful, absolutely awful. Always looking over my shoulder waiting for the knife to go in and be twisted. It's absolutely dreadful. I just don't want it anymore. But Bob's improving, so that makes it all alright. Puts everything else in the shade. Right, Bob, let's get you in, I think, now because of this bloody weather. Right. This is quite comical. Old Bob getting amorous with the turkey ladies. I've just given him his concoction, and old Scarface decided to come over and see what it was. And he actually very nearly strut his stuff, you know, brought his wing down and did the little dance, and he sort of brought his wing down and fell over, which was quite embarrassing for him, but he attempted the little dance without falling over, and she was interested, obviously, with what I had in the dish. But no, it was, he's still, I say, very shaky, but he was even sort of looking on the ground trying to find a tasty morsel to pick up for her, to encourage her to come closer. So that was good, really good, hilarious. But it means he's obviously feeling very nearly like a proper rooster. Careful, dear. Now, you're not going to know how to get back now, are you? Because you're mixed up with the long grass now. It was very helpful when you were convulsing, because it kept you in one place and stopped you crashing into the fences and the gate and the garden gate, where you could have got your head through the squares and broken your bloody neck. So it was very useful then, wasn't it, to keep you sort of roughly in the same place and stop you hurting yourself, because it was nice and cushiony and bouncy. But it's a bit of a pain now, isn't it? Eh? Sort of gets wrapped around your legs and could stop you going forwards and backwards. Are you going to turn around now and go back to talk to Boots, who sees a kindred spirit? Another rooster that's an underdog and not quite as he should be, eh? Because the ladies have gone now. Yeah, that stupid one's still floating around. Oh, he's going to turn around. Oh, whoa, yeah, no, yeah, yeah. He's trodden a bit of a path, or convulsed a bit of a path along the fence there, so... Yeah, Bob. What's happening? Oh, he's walked. Oh, very nearly got a run. There we go. We're gonna do our little. Are we gonna do our little dance? Oh, she's disappeared again. He's playing hard to get, Bob. Morris wonders what the hell you're trying to do. Oh, you reared back a bit there, didn't you? Yeah, Morris. What, dear? What? Oh, you think Bob's worth trying with, do you? Yeah, it's still a bit shaky on the old legs. I'm wondering actually if me putting my fingers, my thumbs in his back when he was convulsing and sort of doing a sort of semicircular movement with both thumbs in opposite directions, I put quite a bit of pressure on his spine too. But that did seem to stop him convulsing. If I did it quick enough, if I got my hands over his wings and my thumbs on his spine quick enough and applied the pressure and circled, he wouldn't convulse, he would just go slightly rigid, but not completely rigid. He would stay in the same position, so he would stay in an upright position or on the, laying down, but wouldn't go over on his side or anything. Stay on an even keel and just tremble for a few seconds and then shake his head and he was fine. Didn't do the open beak breathing or anything. And it seemed to be that the more often I could get to him and do that before he actually went into a full-blown convulsion, the less the convulsions got. And so then they stopped altogether. It's day 4 without a convulsion, or even look as if he might have a convulsion. Nothing, absolutely nothing. It's perfectly normal, apart from the trembling when he walks, bless him. But as I say, I'm just hoping that will improve no end as he becomes a normal rooster more and more, does more and more walking around and lifting of the tail and flapping of the wings. It'll all come back naturally and fall into place, and he'll be okay, completely okay. But I think he's got a bit of a bit of damage to one of his eyes. The eye isn't damaged, but I think he's got a bit of a problem with the vision. He sometimes looks at things in a peculiar way and sort of tilts his head the other side. I can't remember which side it is. I think it might be his left side. No, he tilts his head to the left, so that'd be his right eye, where the vision isn't quite maybe as it should be. So that might be the result of whatever it was that caused the convulsions, that it's left that as its legacy. He's not completely blind in it, it's just impaired, it's just not maybe as it should be. But I mean, even that might improve, because I've only noticed that in the last week or so, that he tilts his head and looks at things, and then, like when he's eating the corn, sometimes misses, or eating his concoction, he'll stab at it the wrong side and miss after he's tilted his head. So, so I've only just noticed that, a week and a half ago. But I say that might well improve as well as time goes on. You're so desperately trying to get to your oil gland, aren't you? I think you'll get there in the end, old boy, if you try hard enough. If you keep on it long enough, you'll get there eventually. Yes, you will. Practice makes perfect. Never forget that. Right, get on with the rest of me chores. Here he goes again. He's picking at the ground. Yeah, he's walking faster. And we're wrapped up in the long grass and we're still getting through it. And she's gone again. She's gone again, dear. She's gone behind the daisies or whatever the hell that. Oh, she's going into the house now. That's it, you've had it. Yeah, that's it, she's gone. With the other one that I don't know if she's broody or not. No, she's over there, the other one. She keeps going in to lay, but then doesn't. So I don't think she's the one laying the soft-shelled eggs, because she's always laid perfectly good eggs before. I think it's that one over there that's laying the soft-shelled eggs. We had one in there again, yesterday. It's splattered by the door. That's quite disgusting. But I still don't know if the one that's decided to brood in the long grass, long soaking wet grass. I mean, yesterday, absolutely ridiculous. Both of them, 2 of them. Her that's in the grass that you can't see, and I think it was that one. No, it wasn't. It was Scarface. One that's just gone into the shed. Both laying there in the long grass, absolutely drowned. You've never seen rain like it. The drops are the size of my thumb. Absolutely torrential, absolutely awful. So I got soaked twice, and 7:30 I thought, no, what with the fox around and everybody drenched. Most of them were in their house except one in the pig house lot that I couldn't find, and one in the tin hut lot that I couldn't find. And then pig house lot one suddenly appeared, and tin hut lot, I say, for nearly half an hour I was chasing her around. I don't know, I didn't wring her neck. She does it to me every night. But yesterday was a joke. But there we are. Oh well, Bob, you're going to go back to see Boots now, are you? I gave Boots your last bit of concoction that you just didn't want to eat, probably because it had 2 bits of garlic in it that you didn't like. Have you eaten that, Boots? That's a good boy. Well, that'll do you a world of good. High protein crumbs and a bit of garlic and yoghurt and a little bit of a tidbit on you. It's only half a teaspoonful, but never mind, it was better than nothing, eh? You stupid turkey. Oh my God. Whatever. Alright, definitely going to get on with my chores now. Definitely. Hey Boots, I'll come back and see you again in a minute. Yes I will. Have fun, dear. Not Boots, Bob. Oh, these bees. I can't get my head around them. Right, Bob, you okay, dear? Yeah? Scrap up a bit more diatomaceous earth if I can find some and give you a dust, because I've found one walking on his face. Just now, so that was not good. Bloody things. Super lice. Super mice, super lice. Right. Oh, now we've got 2 ladies to flirt with. Oh dear, he's going to have a coronary, I think. I'm not interested, Bob. Well, I'm not surprised you're a rooster. They're turkeys. But you think you're a turkey, don't you? Or you think they're hens. I don't quite know what you think. That's what happens when you get brought up by a turkey. You don't quite know what you are. Hey, Bob. No, this really isn't getting on with my chores, but I'm so gobsmacked to see the incredible improvement in him in 12 hours. Well, no. Yeah. No, a bit more than that. 20 hours. It's afternoon now, so yesterday he was greatly improved, but today he's leaps and bounds improved. Cherish every second, eh, Bob? Nearly 6 weeks on. Yep.